looking for Steve. You think Steve can maybe, can he figure out a way to get us in an Italian restaurant, a little veal parmesan? I mean, Wendy, Steve, that's what you can do to us now? Ask Cannell for cash. He's got plenty of it, believe me. If he doesn't waste it on Florida State women's basketball. He's got, if you know what I mean, Danny. He's got plenty of it from that perspective. Plenty. Steve Torrey, of course, in the house today. Here is Lee in Katona, New York. And he spells it wrong, Eddie. It's with a K. And he's aboard here on Mad Dog Unleashed. Hello there, Lee. Good afternoon. How are you today, pal? Okay?
Good afternoon, Christopher. Everything you're saying, spot on. I just wanted to mention this. Baseball's starting a week from tomorrow. Just what's the under-over on the number of teams that could be snowed out on opening day?
Well, let's first off give baseball understands the scenario that they're under here. What baseball did by playing tomorrow, a week from tomorrow, is that baseball, because of the CBA, they agreed to give the players 4 extra days off in the course of the season. So the season is going to end on the same time it normally ends. I believe it's probably Sunday, October 1st. I can have Eddie look up the date. It might be September 30th, but it's right around there. So the season is not shortened at all. The World Series ends when the World Series ends. But by starting, say, on Thursday instead of the following Monday, that gives the players an extra 3-4 days off in the course of the year, which theoretically improves the product. But as a result of that, as you just said, Lee, we're going to be frozen at Yankee Stadium a week from Thursday. You're 100% right. Go ahead.
Correct. And the other point you made about Sonia, he's not the only one. Imagine if Gleyber Torres had a killer spring. The Yankees still would have sent him down.
I'm not sure if the Yankees, I'm not sure if the Yankees, Lee, would have done that. Torres is the guy the Yankees Lee got, as you know, from the Cubs and the Chapman trade. He had Tommy John surgery last year, and he did not have a good spring, so they have an excuse. But if the Yankees did make a couple of moves to get the Walkers and the Drurys, so they had a little backup plan. But the Yankees, I don't think, if Torres was, if they had nobody else, and the Braves have nobody else but this kid, if the Yankees had nobody else, I don't think the Yankees would be worrying about it so much. I think the Yankees would play the kid at second base. If he had a big spring and he didn't have coming off the Tommy John surgery and everything else, if he was on path, I think he'd be playing. So I think the Yankees would not necessarily be wrapped up in it as much as some of these other teams. Here's Sammy in Buena Park, California, and he's aboard. He's on Mad Dog Unleashed. Sam, welcome. How are you today, pal?
Hey, what's up, Chris? Just piggybacking on the last card, good points on what you're talking about MLB coming up, and you got my blood boiling for a second because you're talking about the Dodgers, and I'm a Dodger diehard through and through, diehard fan ever since I was 4 years old. And last year, the summer was amazing. I can't say enough about it. The summer, me and my friend Matt. In fact, I had a Vegas trip in mid-August, around the time the Dodgers stunk it up for 10 games in a row.
They did. They were bad.
And I lost like 3,000. Oh my gosh, Chris! Why couldn't I just go with the flow and go with the money line and win some money against the Dodgers? Have a good time in Vegas.
Hey, listen, if I was somebody, I know Sam's lost. If I was somebody who wanted to make a play, now I got burned with them last year. We can have Eddie look it up. Eddie, you should give me the new over-unders for the season. You have not done that. I would play Dodgers under at 96.5. That's what I would do myself. Well, have Eddie look up Vegas. Why don't you look up at that the Brent Musburger joint? Why don't you look? Where's it called? Short Point, the one that Steve. South Point, where the one that Steve ripped them off this year, made bets and didn't pay off. We've known that before for Steve. Where are the new ones? When did you produce these? You already done this today, Eddie? I don't believe it. You actually were proactive instead of reactive. The Dodgers today, if I look at their over-under number, the Dodgers right this second. Let's see. The Dodgers, I can't find it. He doesn't put them in alphabet, doesn't put them in the correct order. And he's got Tampa and Atlanta back-to-back. Now, how does that help me? The Dodgers are... Eddie, you don't have the Dodgers here. Only you would give me
they might have taken that one off, though, because of Turner now.
Oh, okay. Good point. Maybe you're right. My apologies.
Thank you.
They probably took the Dodgers out. I like the White Sox, and they're 69. I do like the White Sox for some ungodly reason. Sean in Connecticut, he's on Mad Dog Unleashed. Sean, good afternoon. How are you today?
All right, Dog. How you doing?
All right, Sean. Nice to talk to you. What's on your mind now? What do you have for me?
Lifelong Red Sox fan, and I don't love that playing the Yankees in June overseas. But what I want to hear from you is, like, what about doing the international games, like third, fourth week of April, when every team's had a home series, they've had their home openers, but then fans, kind of lay off a little bit until the weather heats up and the races heat up.
Again, if you're asking me. Well, first off, they don't want to play the games in April in Europe, so it's cold there too. I don't know if there's dome stadiums. Now, the Indians are playing the Pirates, and that series, let me give you the exact date. Maybe it isn't the Pirates. I thought it was. I'm pretty sure it's the Indians. Let's see. So your issue is you want to play these international games earlier in the season, so you don't do it in the middle of the summertime?
Yeah, like in Asia, in the Caribbean. I mean, why not? I don't want to go to a game on April 25th in the Northeast. Why not put those games somewhere else?
You know what? There's a couple of reasons. I don't have the exact answer. Maybe they want to make sure that the weather in Europe is good too. I don't have the answer for you on why they picked late June to play the Red Sox and the Yankees. Now, for instance, I don't think they want to do the first series of the year. I think one reason is they probably don't want to do the first series the two teams play in a certain city. They probably don't want to do that the first go-around. They probably want to have each team play each other in their home series once, and then obviously the Yankees and Red Sox play 6 series a year, so they do it in the middle series. That's the best way I can explain it. I thought the Indians are playing the Pirates. Who is playing in San Juan? Somebody is playing in San Juan. I thought it was April 19th, but maybe I'm wrong. We can look at that particular date. I thought it was April 19th in San Juan. Eddie can look it up. We'll see. Here is Rad in D.C., Mad Dog Unleashed. Rad, good afternoon. How are you there, Rad? What's going on?
I'm doing well. Thanks, Mad Dog. I love your point about the Sox and Yanks playing in London. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's a gimmick. It reminds me of, call me old school, but interleague play and the weighted schedule combination has really hurt baseball in my view. Why do I need to see the Red Sox play the Padres or the Rockies?
Well, again, they do this, Rad. It's been gone. We've been down this path 1,000 times. It's about natural rivalries and filling up stadiums. They play interleague, and I am with you. Interleague is, interleague is past its prime. I grant you that. They play interleague for a couple of reasons. All right, number one. Everybody gets a chance for the Red Sox and the Yankees in their ballpark. So, for instance, this year, Miami, think about it for a minute. Miami this year hosts both the Yankees and the Red Sox. The Red Sox go there on the 2nd and 3rd of April, which is the first week of the season. So they get the Cubs and the Red Sox to start the year. And the Yankees go there the Yankees go there maybe a little later on in the year. I think the Yankees go there too. I'd have to look at the exact date of when the Yankees go, but I know the Red Sox go, and I thought the Yankees went. Maybe I'm wrong on the Yankees, and maybe the Marlins play the Yankees up here. But that's where the Yankees go. The Yankees go August 21 and 22. So they give the Marlins 4 dates. That's the first reason why they do it. The Yankees and the Red Sox go to all these teams, all these cities that normally wouldn't have it. The second reason why they do it is the natural rivalry. Cubs and the White Sox, Mets and the Yankees, Giants and the A's, Dodgers and the Angels. They sell out in about 5 or Royals, Cardinals. They can sell out those ballparks with the natural rival in the other league. There's about 6 of them, and they do well. Nationals, Orioles is another one. And those games will have more attendance than, if the Orioles have another series against the Royals. So that's the big reason why they do it too. Money. What else is new? 28 in front of the hour. 3:30. Chris Lepresti's got a sports bite. He's on Mad Dog.